Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah. Rika Fruity Simulator 25. You can get yourself here at socksmadepeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. It is as free as a bee as can be. Also, a shout out to another friend who had just released a game recently called Xyze, XYZE. It's also on itch.io. You should definitely check it out. I played through it. I had a great time. It's free, though I do suggest throwing money that way. Rika? It's Hanyu! It's Hanyu! Yay! We got Hanyu! And a straight right away. Wow. We're already off to a pretty quick start today. Hi, Hanyu. Looking adorable back there, yes. Yes. But what's going on there, YouTubers? What's going on, chat? What's up, Pell, Bo, Mob, Badagap, Mob? Hope you're all doing well today. I'm a little bit later than I have been lately because I was a little bit tired and I was listening to the Sock's new podcast about Silksong, essentially. And I'm having a great time listening to it. I'm not quite finished, but I got almost 2 hours into it. It's a little over 2 hours. Made me want to play Silksong again. It's oops, all demonettes except they're actually Alpha Legionnaire. Oh god. It's oops, I'm getting the hell out of here unless I'm running up and meleeing them, because screw that. Remember to melee them from the top if possible, because when the Alpha Legionnaires spawn, they'll spawn looking south, usually. So if you attack from the north with a melee, and then melee him again, you'll melee him right in the back. Oh yeah, melt as well. Just straight melt to them, same with plasma. That works too. Also, flames should overmelt them as well. Heavy flamers, possibly, maybe, perhaps, kind of. But after listening to that podcast earlier, I'm just like, man, Silksong is so good. Make a lot of good points about the structure of the game. You're still researching heavy flamers? They are quite lovely. I realized I looked at my hours played. I probably left the game up for a little bit, but it was 75 hours for Silksong, and I'm still at like 58 hours for Hollow Knight. It's weird that that game is almost small in comparison, and that game's big. I want to do God Home, of course. I did a little God Home the other day on stream. Stealth mode engaged, and then no boom, no Legionnaire, yep. Stealth mode and get nothing. You bought an N-gauge, didn't you? Nothing. And then boom, they gone. Oh, also in news today, there's going to be another Simpsons movie. Being released almost 20 years after the first one in 2027. That's insane. The Simpsons have been around since I was in single digits. And there's going to be another Simpson movie 20 years after the previous Simpson movie. The Simpsons are they just keep rolling. Impressive, really. Speaking of movies, I did watch the new Superman movie last night from this year. I thought it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It had a lot of levity that a lot of superhero films seem to be missing, and a lot of, you know, actually saving the people in the movie, not just big action fights for an hour long. Although it had its fair share of good action fights, don't get me wrong. But I genuinely enjoyed it. I haven't really watched a superhero movie in quite a while, since all the theaters had for like a decade there was like, let's watch another superhero movie. And another, and another. And after Endgame or whatever, which was good, I kind of was done. But this one I liked. Didn't waste our time trying to get a big old backstory. I mean, it showed enough backstory. We don't need another Superman backstory, super big in-depth back. We all know Superman at this point. This is, apparently, what the Legionnaire in an enemy is wielding is rolled when you spawn through Legionnaire. Oh, interesting. Superhero, yeah, I get that, Mob. I got bored of it a long time ago, but I did enjoy that movie. I did. Much more fun than a lot of other superhero movies. Much more, I don't know, comic feeling. Gunn did a good job on it. I also like the Guardian of the Galaxies movies. They're fun. But that was a while ago. I did finish season 4 of The Blacklist recently as well. Which is crazy. That was a crazy season, I'd say. Good though. So far, season 5 has been very enjoyable as well. We just keep rolling on The Blacklist there. It's such a long show, but I'm still enjoying it. There's 10 total seasons. It only ended 2 years ago. So I'm kind of curious to see where they go at some point. Do you? Agreed, Rika, agreed. But I've been enjoying that. I seriously thought about loading up Hollow Knight or Silksong again today. But I was like, no, I need to get back on XCOM. I've been a little light on XCOM because of Shmuptember and everything else that was going on. What's up, Blank? In the not too distant future, Rika Furu Day. La la la. Thank you for the good luck. Our Space Wolves are kicking it. I don't know how much longer our Space Wolf journey really has. Like, the eye is there. We just got to see how many Marines we can carry in our final dropship, which I'm guessing is 24. Dude, oh, my noon alarm is going off. There we go. I agree, Rika. I agree, Hanyu. Look at her, little cute. Our little Space Wolf adventure has a little adventuring to do. We didn't get the Space Hulk. Safe's coming teaches things occasionally. It does. I don't know. Are we even gonna do the legendary Space Hulk this time? We should. I don't think it would be too tough, but it would still be very scary, of course. Tyranids. I don't think there's like any other weapons. I think we got all of our like major weapons and stuff. That's a triple double, nicely done. At like mid tier. Besides the typical, oh, that's a double triple. Like heavy plasmas and grav guns and all that kind of stuff. But like their themed gear, I think, is all at mid tier. Like the Hellfrost cannon. Which seems like it's gonna be coming in handy towards the end there. D, absolutely. I'm trying to keep it as Space Wolf themed as possible. Maybe I'll have like one with a grav gun or something. Honestly, their ability to run up and melee things is quite powerful. What's up, Rizik? How you doing? What's up, Azur? Haven't been able to catch a stream for a while. Unfortunate. Glad to have you here. On you. Little horn. There's little down facing horns. That was another triple double eBay. Yeah, we're at a busy weekend this week. One of our air convents, that's the last HVAC dude said wasn't mold. Oh no. They lied to you. And then you had to have it done again. That should be grounds for just straight up like a public execution. How dare they lie to you about having mold in your vents? That just caused some serious danger. Had a fun meeting. Nice. They're trying to say totally new ducks. Fun. Oh, birthday. Well, happy birthday. Apparently. Happy birthday, sir. Or belated birthday. That's awesome. Turning a solid 26 years old, I'm gonna assume. Exactly 26 and not a day older. Yep, that's completely true. See? I knew it. Nailed it. Swish, downtown. Kobe! That's fun though. Hope you had a good weekend. I got to hang out with a friend who visited here most of yesterday, which was a lot of fun. And then we watched that Superman movie. There's another K-pop movie that was on when I first got down there. I watched most of that. Incredibly silly, but it was very fun. K Demon Hunter or something like that. Very silly, but very fun. K-pop Demon Hunter. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I forgot I watched that one as well. A couple of movies we watched yesterday, huh? Also assisted in making a big old batch of homemade mac and cheese. I freshly grated all the cheese that was put into it. And then our friend put it all together and had it bake in the oven for a little over an hour. Oh my god, is it so good. Personally, I could go for a little more cheesy, but I like things super cheesy. K-pop Demon Hunter branded Ramune at an anime knick-knack store? In the world? Ramune? I didn't really hear anything about K-pop Demon Hunter until I walked downstairs and realized that it's actually a thing that exists. As I sat there and just watched it, I came in like 10 minutes into it, so I didn't really miss too much. Ramen noodle bowls? Oh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, why not? Why not? They probably eat ramen. I like ramen. You like ramen? We all like ramen here. That's a triple double for Rika. Here's a triple and a double. Scenes where they are like scarfing down noodles, yeah. That is a straight. Let's go, Rika. Now, y'all should play Excise. That game was fun. I like that game. Get your little bump combat going. You gotta do the bump to bump. What'd I say? Oh, you gotta do the bump to bump. You gotta do the bump to bump. What'd I say? You gotta do the bump to bump. Alright, there we go. Just because there's like a million Miku, ramen Rem figurines and big titty Gooner figurines and then ramen noodles. That's funny. I mean, you gotta get the big titty Gooner figurines. Emphasis on figurines. Yeah, there's another straight. Gotta do the bump to bump. Gotta do the bump to bump. What'd I say? You gotta do the bump to bump. Exercise! I'm gonna run that gauntlet maybe a little later today. I agree, Rika. But melee enemies are just so damned overtuned. Oh, there is a 4-house. Yeah, melee enemies are one of the harshest things in Rosigma. That's why I covet long-range weaponry a lot. Shitty thing about that mission was it didn't seem to have any allies either, but I was penalized for them dying. Yeah, that sounds like a terror mission. what the new Simpson movie's gonna be about in a couple of years. For some reason I thought that was something. What can they still be doing? Maybe I haven't watched. I really did enjoy The Simpsons for a while, but like, holy cannoli. Maybe I should watch The Simpsons again. Maybe that's what I need to do. The Simpsons. I've never watched all of it. I think I watched like the first 10 seasons or something like that years and years ago. And I stopped there. It's either on turn 1 or before turn 1 because several demonettes were standing on las guns. Sounds about right. Demonettes. I will always bring flamethrowers for those kind of fights. On XCOM, terror missions are just a punishment. Literally, you spawn in and the civvies are already on their way to murder. Gaslights you into believing you actually ever had a chance to come out positive. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that about the XCOM 2012, 26, whatever year it is. I always forget. But, terror missions were pretty rough in that. Yeah, that is why I always covet ranged weaponry in Rosigma. And XCOM in general. I mean, the first XCOM doesn't even have a melee weapon besides the stun stick. Which is kind of wild to think about. That is a triple-double. Agreed, Rika. Agreed. Yeah, sometimes the terror missions go off real quick. Or if you're talking about the, I forgot what they are. The demon-specific sites, not necessarily a terror mission. The different types of terror missions. You heard? Diddle ding, diddle doom, bada bada bing, bada bada boom. XCOM is such a good opportunity to make a tower defense mission out of terror missions, making losing civvies actually your fault for aliens getting through rather than just dying because they spawn on the opposite side of the map. I agree. I think that would be a more fun way to do it. That way it's a little more in your control. Yeah, what's up, Iggy? Iggy in the house? What's going on? I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. Bum 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 wow wow bow bow wow 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 bow. That was almost another 3 potsy, but you ruined that, didn't you? Didn't you? That was almost another 3 potsy, but you ruined that, didn't you? Didn't you? No more. I have a small kidney update. Hope it's good news. But I'm just kind of spent lately. I think people are taking it as great news. I don't count chickens. Maybe you should count some fucking chickens. Do I need to send you a chicken? And then you can count the single chicken? Like some baked chicken. It sounds delicious. I love chicken. bump to bump. Gotta like some baked chicken. Yeah, you gotta like some baked chicken. One of those fake Pyrex modern pans exploded in the oven with the last baked chicken. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Well, get a real Pyrex modern pan. Wow. Make your own then, right? Get a kiln. Do some pottery. Make some pottery-based chickenware. I think this is going places. However, what is your update? I'm curious. It's good news. That's wonderful. You say it's great news, which is good. We're still looking for donors, of course. So those interested should still visit the website, Colin. They're still working with everyone at all spots. There's 2 that came out of Ann Arbor for the later testing. Didn't work out. We have 2 at partner hospitals coming out for the last steps of testing. If that goes great, 2 to 4 weeks, we may have good news on that. Ooh, I got my fingers crossed for you, Iggy. Let's go. Let's get some positive energy towards Iggy. So they can finally get the baked chicken they deserve, but also a liver. That's good though. I'm very hopeful for you, and it's gonna be great. Gonna be great. And get that organ. Things are gonna be great. Hire for these candidates, as both hospitals had done a ton of paperwork. Like if they're good, we know how the kidney gets flowed, driven between locations, stuff. All the red tape is done. Good. Good. Nothing but faith. It's gonna be great. And we all get to celebrate after you get your new kidney. It's the cross match. They mix the blood together to see how they react. Both currently candidates for direct donation, which means we don't have to wait for paired. Ooh. Okay. Just like kind of floating in space for a couple years. Oh my goodness, that's almost another 3 pots. Rika! What are you doing, silly goose? You're being silly. But you're also excited, and I understand that. It's exciting news. Iggy's gonna get that kidney. Good stuff. Gonna get that kidney, and then so many have tried. Yeah, I get that. And I get not wanting to get your hopes up too much, but at the same time, get those hopes up. Get those hopes up. And get those hoes up. You know what I mean. She's showing off for Hanyu. I think you're right, Mob. I think she's being a little extra snarky today because of Hanyu. That makes sense. All the faith for Iggy. What's your favorite game, Iggy? I don't know if I've ever asked that. We must celebrate in advance. There it is. You're great to donate. Why I always say if you're over the bar on wanting to help, just call. Blood type doesn't matter and stuff until we get to that step. Once you're cleared, you basically are in a database with all the other paired donors across all the linked hospitals. In a cruder sense, you can shop for what fits to you and them, exchange them, do surgery same time. I don't think that's cruder. I just think that's logical. Like, it's the way you're genetically coded, and you need a specific genetically coded kidney. Last roll today, Rika. Nice. That was a good day, Rika. You had some pretty good ones today. It was a little slower, but that's okay. We'd love to see Hanyu. But until next time, thank you all so much. Big shout out to Iggy and getting that kidney. Also, a big shout out to XIs or X-YZE on itch.io. You should pick it up. It's super fun. But until next time, y'all, pick up this game. SocksMakePeopleSexy.net/games or .itch.io. It's free. And you can come join us on our journey with Rika Farude. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Positive vibes. And remember...